I appreciate you all sitting with me today. Um, Today I was thinking a lot of things that were going nowhere for sharing. And yesterday, I was thinking about it as I was falling asleep, and I just had a bunch of beginning thoughts, and I was thinking about it as I woke up, and I had just a bunch of beginning thoughts. And then I finally had an end thought right at the last second of this sit. So I'm glad I have something to say today. But this week, I shouldn't have been thinking about it, but I was thinking about it during our sit. This week, I've been whittling and sculpting a lot. Sculpting just with like soapstone, like a really soft stone with like a chisel and mallet, and then whittling with just pieces of wood and, little knives. And I was in one like little, it was almost like a sit. I was whittling for like an hour in the sun, and it felt like a nice meditation. And I was doing that for a while and thinking, wow, it's really nice to have like a visual art practice. I remember growing up, I thought like doing anything visual artistically was impossible for me. I was just like, I can't really draw, I can't really paint, and not even in the way that like I feel not good enough and like I can't just accept that this is what it is, but in the way that like I can't get to a level that feels like I can play with it. Like I just can't figure out how to make this not brown paint. Everything turned like to mixing. I couldn't figure out colors that well. And so I used to get really frustrated with art and with non just like building practices. Like I love blocks, but I couldn't do like drawing or anything like that. And over the past maybe 5 years, I've been whittling and things like that a little more intentionally. And I was thinking, why is this different to me this week? I just kind of started it one day and didn't think twice about it. I was just like, nice, found something that works. And then just this week, I was like, oh, I wonder why. Why do I like this? Why is this the one thing I can do? And I made just this little spoon, which is not, very much, it's just a little teaspoon. It's not very impressive or anything. But I was just looking at it and thinking about like the process of making it. It was just this like square of ironwood and of slowly taking away what wasn't the spoon. And I was thinking, oh, that's kind of the visual art that makes sense to me. I can't really imagine something and then build it, but I can see something and go, well, this isn't it. I know that's not it. And then take that away for a little bit and go, okay, what else isn't this spoon out of this block? And then keep going until I see a little dip and I'm like, oh, yeah, 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 I see the spoon now, and make the little handle however I want. But I think in reframing my approach to art without even knowing it, I did it for a few years without conceptualizing that that's what I was doing, and just thinking this thing that I thought was impossible, just one shift of how I thought about it makes it so possible. I can make so many things. I'm making like a little frog monk out of stone right now just for fun and little things for my friends. But there's so many things that feel inaccessible, I think, at first that just require listening to ourselves for a little bit and finding a different way in for us. And there are so many different ways to make, ways to create, ways to be. And I think that opening ourselves, for me, opening myself to, okay, if I can't, paint a spoon, what if I could start from the outside in? If inside out isn't working for me, switch it up whatever way. It doesn't have to be so dualistic like that. But that's my short sharing for today. It's fun to make spoons. Try it if you can. If you feel frustrated with art, try one you've never tried before. Maybe that's the one for you. So that's my short sharing today. Thanks, everybody.